you? It's Kyla Lou from bestemailmarketingsoftware.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the software GetResponse. So if that is something you are interested in, then just keep watching. In this GetResponse review, I have summarized the software features that make it functional and user-friendly. I have also summarized my likes and my dislikes in this video, so hopefully by the end of this, you'll be able to see if GetResponse is a good fit for you and your goals. I'm going to be covering how to create a list, how to send a one-time email, create an automation, build a landing page, pricing, who I believe GetResponse is best suited for, and my list of pros and cons. So let's dive in. Now, the dashboard of GetResponse is a little bit more complicated, but if you're just getting started as a beginner, don't let that scare you away because there's actually a lot of really cool features here. So, in order to create a list and add contacts, you have two options. You can either go over here to the left-hand side and click on Add Contacts, or you can go up here to the top navigation bar and click on lists, and that's actually what we're gonna go ahead and do. And then right here we have our beautiful list board that GetResponse provides for us. So down here, when I signed up, it automatically created a list for me. This is also the number of contacts in that list, and that is just my email that I used to sign up for GetResponse. And if you want to go ahead and edit that list, you can actually click on these three dots here on the right hand side and click on settings. And here you can see all of the list settings. So you can change the list name right there if you wish. You can add a list title, list description, category, all of that great stuff. You can add a logo, things like that. So all of those general settings for that list, you can go ahead and adjust. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and go back to lists, and let's go ahead and create a list from scratch. So I'm actually gonna go over here and click on create list. So I'm gonna go ahead and do test list for this example. I'm gonna go ahead and click create. And here you can see test list is created. So now let's go ahead and add contacts. So I'm gonna go over here again to the three dots, and I'm gonna click on add contacts to this list. And here you can see the list that I'm adding contacts to. How do you want to add contacts? One by one, AKA manually, or upload a file. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna drag and drop this into GetResponse. And there it is, ready for upload. What should we do with the contact information? Add and update existing, only add new, only update existing. So we're gonna do only add new. I do have permission to add these people to my list and click next. So then assign two columns to the custom fields, email, and you can see they did name here, but I can always go ahead and change that. And then we'll go down here and click import. So they said, we are importing your contacts. This can take a moment, so they need to do a few standard checks. So we'll say, okay, got it, and that list is processing. So there you go, import statistics, you can see that there. And if we go back to our lists, you can see our lists here. So that's awesome. You can go ahead and create lists. You can add contacts to an already existing list, which is fabulous. In my opinion, GetResponse's list creation is more powerful than most software out there on the market. And it's great because it allows you to set conditions that help you automatically segment your subscribers automatically. So far, I am really happy with GetResponse's list tool creation. To create a one-time email, let me go ahead and show you guys kind of what this process looks like in GetResponse. So again, on the left-hand side, you can click on create a newsletter, or up here, let's go ahead and check out their awesome menu bar. So here you can see a bunch of different options here for us, and we're gonna go ahead and click on email marketing. And here you can see we are on newsletters, and they say, okay, looks like there's nothing here to display. So let's go ahead and create a newsletter, AKA send a one-time email to our list. So we're gonna go ahead and create newsletter. And then here we're gonna scroll down and do all of the settings for this email. So first, let's name this message. So this is just a test, and you can see right here, the name will appear on the list of your message, only you will see it. So this is just for the purpose of you understanding what this email is about to your subscribers. From email address, reply to, we'll go ahead and leave those there. Subject line. Okay, so here's subject line, and so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this subject line that I've already created. We'll go ahead and paste that in there. And then recipients, who do you want to reach with this message? So we're gonna add our list here. So let's go ahead and do our test list and click add. And then we are going to design and create the content for our email. So we're gonna click on design message. And up here you can see we have a few different options. So we have the pre-designed templates that GetResponse offers us. We have our templates. If we ever created one, we can use that. We can do blank templates that start from scratch, HTML editor, existing messages, all of that good stuff. But let's go ahead and scroll down and let's choose a template. So it's actually fall right now at the time of me filming this video. So let's go ahead and choose this template, Fall in Love. I love that. Let's use template. Okay, so now let's kind of check out what we've got going on here. So we've got a bunch of different rows here. You can see when I highlight my mouse over a certain section, that's gonna be the different rows. And if you click on that, then you have the settings for that here on the right-hand side. So let's actually switch out our logo here. So I've clicked on this word logo. And image source, replace, edit, or add link. So I'm actually gonna replace this image. And you can see I already have my logo inserted. You can just drag and drop your images in. And you can see up here you have up to 2 gigabytes of space for your images. So keep that in mind. So I'll click use. And there is my logo there. If you want to change the width or the height, you can do that here on the right-hand side. Now then I have these different sections here that I can do. You can move it with this bar here, you can save it, you can clone it, or you can delete it. So I love this. Let's go ahead and add in some text here. Okay, so let's go ahead and highlight this, and then we'll do special one-time deal. We'll do that because let's say I was sending this email on a Black Friday. And then if I wanted to go ahead and edit this button, I can click on that, and here I can edit the button text. So let's do special sale. And then you can add in the URL to a different link there on your page. And you can edit the different styles here of the button on the right-hand side, all of that good stuff. And then we'll go ahead and, customize this email to our liking. So once you have done that, you can go up here to the top and you can test and preview your message. So you can send a test to yourself, you can preview it, preview what it'd look like in the inbox, and have a spam check, which is fabulous. I love that they have that. And then you can either save as my template or save, draft, and exit. We're actually not going to do either of those because we're going to go ahead and click next. So then again, it brings us back to our settings page. So I'm going to scroll down. You can see these check marks here letting me know that I've done each of those. You can see my message, and then you have some tracking abilities. So you can do e-commerce tracking, click tracking, track links, clicks with Google Analytics, things like that. And then when would you like to send your message? So you can either send immediately, or if I click on schedule for later, it's gonna move that toggle over and I can do the date and time, and I can do the time zone. So that's really awesome. And then if you want, you have these other options here. So perfect timing, you can look at the description for each of those, and then you can go ahead and click schedule, or if you want to save it and edit it for later and you don't want to quite decide if you want to send it now or schedule it, you can always save it as a draft. Now, honestly, I dig the builder for sending a one-time email with GetResponse. I think it is super beginner friendly, really simple. It walks you through all the steps you need to take, and it's not overwhelming. There's nothing worse than getting into an email software, wanting to send, at least a one-time email and being so overwhelmed and confused with all the steps. I also think that their template editor is fairly straightforward and easy to use. So overall, I'm really happy with their newsletter creation tools and their ability to send a one-time email and make it easy for you as a user to go ahead and send those one-time emails to your lists. Okay, now let me show you guys how to create an automated workflow in GetResponse. So again, we're gonna go up here to our menu and we're gonna click on automations. And here you can see your marketing automation starts here. So GetResponse Marketing Automation lets you build intuitive workflows by simply arranging ready-to-use blocks. See how easy it is to use. Now, it's awesome because I love that they have some video tutorials here that can help you out. And once you've watched those and you feel a little bit more confident, you can go ahead and click on this button, Start Your First Workflow. Now, they have some options here, so some already pre-existing templates. So you can do build from scratch, win back, different things like that. But let's say I wanted to create a welcome series for people who are just joining my email list. So I'm gonna go here on the side and click welcome, and let's see what kind of welcome templates they have. So a simple welcome message. So this is just one email. You can see elements and template. welcome new customers, welcome and tag customers after their first purchase, welcome new contacts to your list upon sign up. We'll go ahead and do that one. So we're gonna go here. You can obviously preview it before using the template, but I'm gonna just click on use template. Okay, and here you can see my existing template for this automated workflow. So here I have the trigger, and then I have an email, a wait condition, another email, and then you can assign a tag. Now, obviously you can change this and customize it to what you want, but this is just a really good starting point. Okay, so let's start here at the top and we're gonna work our way down. But before diving in and editing our automation, I want to show you guys this. So you can either watch some tutorials or have an interactive tutorial. You can toggle this to on, and they're gonna show you how to work everything in this automation. But if we start at the top here, we have our trigger. So subscribe, select the list that when they subscribe to it, they're gonna start receiving these emails. So I'm gonna select my list, I'm gonna click specific and select our test list, and then select the subscription method. So you can do any method here. So we're just gonna leave any method for right now and go ahead and click off of that, and it's gonna save that here. Then we have to create our email. So I'm gonna click on this email here, use message layout from automation, and I can select the message or create a new message. So we're gonna click on that. And then here, we're gonna create an email like we were doing with our one-time email. So I'm gonna do, let's see, welcome one here, so we can know that. From email address and reply to, we've got that. Let's do our subject line. You can add in emojis and a personalization, which is awesome. And then we have design and content. So let's design a message. And here we have all categories. So I'm actually gonna see template sets, celebrate, educate. Let's go ahead and click on welcome and see what they have. Okay, I love this because they have a donut in their template, and who doesn't love donuts? Like, that's awesome. But obviously you can choose templates that are gonna make it easy for you to edit to your brand. But here you can see, oh, that donut looks so yummy. So let's go ahead, add in our logo. You guys can see how I'm doing this. I'm gonna just click replace and use my image that I've already added in. Perfect, that looks great. Thank your subscribers for signing up. So if I wanted to change this, okay, we can leave that there, which is awesome. And you can go ahead and edit the template to your liking. And again, at this point, you can test and preview it, but we're gonna go ahead and click next. Okay, and then we've got all the different settings for that email taken care of. So then I'm gonna scroll down and I'm gonna click on save and finish. And then you can see now that this box is highlighted, or it's, you know, darker, now that we know we have that email created. So that's awesome. And then we have our wait condition. So wait for 2 days. If I wanted to adjust that, I can click on that, and here on the right-hand side, I can change the amount of days, or I can switch it to hours and minutes. And you can do after the wait, the next step occurs. You can choose the day. A lot of really advanced features for this automation, which I love. And then you can go ahead and add another message here. But let's say I wanted to add a wait condition in at this point. So what I actually want to do is I want to get rid of this. So I'm gonna click on that and get rid of that line there. And then here on add elements, you can see a bunch of different things, but I'm gonna scroll down here to basic, and I'm gonna add in this wait condition. So I'm gonna drag it here into my automation. Let's move it. Oh, now it's vanished. Okay, let's try that again. Take two. Okay, drag it in there. Yep, over here. Why isn't it not wanting to move? Okay, well, I guess we can just go like that and then do that there. Perfect. I don't know why it wasn't moving over there, but then you can see I can add a wait condition. And let's say I wanted to change this to 3 days. Nope, not 30. There you go, 3 days, which is awesome. And then you can see, oh, there's my wait condition there. Let's delete that, okay? And then it's gonna move to assign the tag. So obviously you're gonna go ahead and create your email here. And let's say I wanted to assign a tag to these subscribers. So after this point, I'm gonna do select a tag, and I've already created this. So to create a tag, you can do welcome. And I'm gonna add that tag. So when they go through this series, they're gonna be tagged with the thing that I just typed in, which is welcome. So then I know that they have received these emails. So that's really nice. And you can add in as many elements in this automation as you want. And you can see here, there's a lot of elements you can add into this automation, which is awesome. You can do a range, an amount, splitter, so you can split your automation. You can add in emails, move to a different list, move to a different workflow, which is fabulous. So then once your automation is good and ready to go, you're gonna go up here and you can either save, you can save and exit, save and export, or save and publish, and then your automation will be live. Overall, I absolutely love the visual layout of the automations within GetResponse. I just absolutely love that you can see all the different steps in your automation. I think it makes it so much easier to create than other automation software out there. So I think overall, automations of GetResponse, really, I'm quite impressed. To create a landing page so we can go ahead and collect those awesome email addresses, we're gonna go up here to the menu and we're gonna click on landing pages. And right here at the top, you can see the total number of visitors to your published landing page. So that's really nice that they have that there up at the top. And obviously I don't have any landing pages created. So let's go ahead and create a new one. So we're gonna click on create a landing page. And here we have a bunch of different options. So we can build from scratch right here, or we can choose from one of their pre-designed templates here in GetResponse. So let's go ahead, we'll click on fat burners, because let's say I had a business and I was helping people, burn fat. So let's go ahead and click on select template. And here, edit or enter your landing page name. We'll just go test landing page for the example of this video and click next step. Okay, here you can see our awesome looking template. Wow, I wish I had abs like her. But let's go ahead and edit this a little bit. So here, this image, okay. So if I click on this, you can see some different settings here. You can delete it, you can make another one of it, you can move it to the front and the back. And here you can edit the image, or let's see if we can change the image here. So I'm gonna try and see if I can add in my logo here. So obviously that's really big. So I'm gonna try and make it, let's make it bigger and see if I can try and adjust it here. Okay, so actually we're gonna go ahead, try this again. So I'm gonna add in this image icon and I'm gonna drag and drop it up here. Okay, so now let's make it smaller right here. And we're gonna click on replace. Now we're gonna add in the logo, make it smaller there. Perfect, so then you can see my logo. I can obviously click on this text here and I can start to adjust it. So I can type in, change the font, change the size, the color, all of that good stuff. Change the image. Here is the input field, so you can click on that and change if, let's say, you wanted to add in their full name here. So I can change that, add in their full name and their email, and then click on the button here. You can add in there. Now, these are a bunch of different elements here on the page, but let's say I wanted to add in a button right here. So I'm gonna drag and drop that there. Let's move it up just a little bit. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go ahead and edit the settings. So I'm gonna double click on this button here, and then it's gonna pull up the settings. So here's the button color. I can change that. I can change the text and the link there, but let's go ahead and name this. Let's make the text a little bit smaller. Okay, so there you can see I can drag and drop these elements here from the right-hand side over into our template. I can change the images here and all of that good stuff. Now, what's really cool too is if we go up here to the top, when you make changes to this template, you can also go ahead and you need to create the mobile version for them. So if you say, okay, let's go mobile, you'll be able to see the mobile version and how it looks and adjust things there for the mobile version, and you can bounce back and forth between the two. You can preview it here, check out the settings, and then here you can save as you go, which I highly recommend you do. But once the landing page is created to your liking, we're gonna go ahead and click next step. Okay, so here we have the landing page settings. So the page title, we can add in a description of the landing page here, and then we can add in our URL settings and add in our domain. So here you can see you can use one of GetResponse's subdomains, or you can add in a new domain if you already have an existing one, and they'll walk you through the settings for that. You'll have subscription settings. You can choose the list. Once they opt in on this landing page, you can choose which list they join. So we'll go ahead and add in the test list, and then you can do a confirmed opt-in. You can learn more about that there and check out the analytics and remarketing. So once that's all good and you're ready to go, you can go ahead and click publish, and it will make your landing page live, and you can start sending people to that link. I do think the templates that GetResponse offers are really nice and high quality, but the actual landing page creation I think is really clunky and not beginner friendly at all. So if you are not even remotely tech savvy, this landing page design software is not for you. I would highly recommend building your landing pages on another software and then integrating them with GetResponse, because I found the landing page builder really clunky and awkward and not intuitive. So definitely not my favorite and definitely not beginner friendly as far as the landing page builder and creation goes. So this is kind of crazy, but at the time of filming this video, it is October 18th, 2021. Like literally 2 weeks ago, GetResponse released their free forever plan. So on this free forever plan, you have space for up to 500 contacts. And if you get more email subscribers than that, first off, congratulations, that is awesome. But you will need to upgrade to one of their paid plans. But what's really nice is you can still send out emails and create automations on that free plan. And I did want to show you guys this. So right here, you can see this is GetResponse's pricing page. After 30 days, choose one of the standard plans or stay on GetResponse free. So if you guys saw me working on GetResponse, I am on their free plan right now. You see up here, you've got 26 days left to try premium features like automation, notifications, integrations, and 24/7 live support. So these are definitely the more premium features here that I think either come with the basic or the plus plan, and obviously with the professional other paid plans. But if you still want to stay on that free plan after those 30 days, you may lose some premium tools that you were using in those first 30 days, but you still have the option to stay on that free plan. So that is really nice and something to keep in mind. And as far as billing goes, you can choose your billing period here. So you can do monthly or you can do yearly, which you can see it saves you 18%. Or you can actually do 24 months, which saves you 30%. So obviously, the more you pay in advance, the more you save, which I think it's nice that they have that third option there. Usually you only see a monthly or yearly option, but I do like that they have that you can pay 24 months in advance. And so here, if we're paying annually, the basic for 1,000 contacts is $12.30 a month. Their plus plan is $40.18 a month. If we switch this over to monthly, you can see this goes up to $15, $49, things like that. So definitely a more expensive software, but you're getting a lot more advanced features, and this software is gonna allow you to do a lot more things. So let's go back here to the annual plan and check it out. So here on the basic plan, email marketing, website builder, autoresponders, sign up forms, and landing pages. Here on the plus plan, you have everything in basic plus more. So your automations, scoring and tagging, list segmentation, 3 additional team members, sales funnels, and webinars. So you can see the more that you upgrade, you're also getting additional things besides just the email marketing, which for some businesses can be really nice. And if you scroll down here, you'll be able to see some testimonials and you'll be able to see what you get with the GetResponse free forever plan. Now, I do wish that they were a little bit more specific, because they are, they're still pretty general up here with their paid plans. But here they just say it includes email marketing, website builder with 5 GB bandwidth, connected domain, list for up to 500 contacts, landing pages, and sign up and contact forms. So I just wish it was a little bit more detailed there. You can create a free account or learn more about that. So just be aware that after those 30 days, if you start to lose some features because you decided to still stay on the free forever plan, that is why. GetResponse is great if you want to capture leads and you are tech savvy. So their landing page software really is not beginner friendly, but if you have experience with technology, then their flexible forms, their landing pages, their Google Analytics, and sophisticated automations for segmentation make it really great for capturing and nurturing new leads for your business. GetResponse is also ideal for those who are in the e-commerce space because it's packed with several different features allowing you to drive more sales, and you also have several integration options with GetResponse. Definitely not the most beginner-friendly software in my opinion, but if you're willing to put in the work and the time to figure it out, you're gonna have a really powerful software that you can use. But definitely if you're starting out, it can be overwhelming as a beginner and it's not as ideal and not as catered for those who aren't as tech savvy. Some of the things that I thought were really awesome about GetResponse is one, their great list segmentation. I love their automation layout, which is just fabulous. And I think it makes it so much easier to create intense and complicated automations because GetResponse makes it so simple with the layout. And also their 24/7 live support. So if you ever end up getting stuck, you can go ahead, reach out to support. And I think that is a really great resource because even if you don't know what you're doing, you can still get help. And some of the things that I didn't love so much is GetResponse is known to have lower deliverability rates. So that is something to keep in mind. If you're sending emails from GetResponse, they might not always make it into your customer's email inbox. Two, their overwhelming interface. There is a lot that's happening and it can be a lot, especially as a new user. And third, their landing page builder is really clunky and confusing and not as intuitive. So there you guys go. That is my personal review of GetResponse. And if you are interested in checking it out, there will be a link down below this video. Again, my name is Kyla Liu from bestemailmarketingsoftware.com and I will catch you later. Bye dudes.